Alex Jones's website, Infowars.com, is currently down and offline, and this comes just days after major tech companies collectively decided to essentially erase his voice from the internet. So in this video, we're going to examine just how far this current censorship campaign is willing to go, but more importantly, we're going to take a look at what you as an individual can do to protect your content moving forward, and also how you can maintain access to the voices that you want to hear on the internet. But just before we do, on that note, you may have recently noticed this join button that can now be found on my channel, and if you click on it, you'll be able to join my channel as a member and get special perks here on YouTube, namely your own personal icon badge for the live chat, as well as you can get access to the members-only live stream that I'm going to be doing once a month to take your questions and or suggestions. So for just $5 a month, you can get in on this and join the conversation, while at the same time you'll be supporting real independent media from a grassroots bottom-up approach. So if you're interested in getting involved, please check the join button located below. Alright, so if you're a fan of Alex Jones, you're likely already aware that he recently was essentially scrubbed from the internet, from Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and others, in a concerted effort to essentially erase his voice from the internet. Thousands of videos with important and powerful information have been memory holed from the internet in what can only accurately be described as the 21st century's version of a digital book burning. But up until today, you could still access their videos and podcasts from their flagship website, Infowars.com, which Alex Jones launched on March 6th of 1999, over 19 years ago now. But when visiting the site today, this is what you will find. Infowars is under attack. Please visit our other channels now, with links to newswars.com, prisonplanet.com, the Infowars store, and Twitter. And Jones himself recently tweeted, Infowars.com has been taken down. The deep state, working with the Democrats, are making their move against America. Newswars.com and prisonplanet.com are up and fighting. And in my video, We Need to Talk About the Purge of Alex Jones, I made the case that regardless of if you love him or if you hate him, the fact remains that the major tech companies have made themselves gods of political opinions, and they are now the gatekeepers of the info war. But why now? A lot of people are chalking this up to potential election meddling because of the fact that Jones is pro-Trump and because he has a massive following who he can influence to vote. But I'm not buying that narrative. The American elections are rigged. It's a false left-right paradigm designed to provide you with the illusion of choice. It doesn't matter who you vote for, it's the deep state who's going to decide whether or not Donald Trump is going to be in for 4 more years or not. So if they're not worried about controlling the votes to rig the election, then what are they worried about? Well, the one thing that you can pretty much guarantee about Alex Jones is the fact that when it comes to false flag events that are staged by governments in order to pin the blame on their political enemies, like 9/11, or Saddam's WMDs, or the alleged chemical gas attack by Syria's Assad on his own people, for example. Well, when these events do happen, Infowars.com is almost always the first and the loudest outlets to be screaming false flags from the rooftops in an effort to counter the upcoming onslaught of propaganda. So the question now is, could this recent move to take down the Infowars website be in preparation for a false flag event so that they can control the narrative? Well, according to Alex Jones, that is exactly what they are planning to do. He believes that they are planning a false flag attack against the tech companies themselves in order to both justify the recent wave of censorship on the free flow of information, but also to provide the needed excuse to clamp down on every single voice in the field of alternative media that is currently going against the status quo. And what's the status quo, you might be asking? That the individual must be subordinate to the collective, and those who oppose this ideology are enemies of the state who need to be erased. So what are your thoughts on the taking down of the Infowars website? Was this done, as Alex believes, in preparation for an upcoming false flag attack so that they can control the narrative? And if so, what do you think that attack might be? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and be sure to click that thumbs up button to help ensure that this video is seen in what YouTube considers to be popular videos. Thanks for watching, my friends. Don't forget to check out that new join button that's located below, as well as the links to where you can become a PFT member or a PFT patron. We'll be back with more video reports soon, God willing, so be sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet already. Keep fighting the good fight, my friends. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.